Now in Good Morning Northwest, new video shows overnight attacks on energy infrastructure. Prices spike as tensions explode between Iran and Israel. Plus, the Capitol Hill showdown over threat intelligence.
And it's the last full day of winter, but it doesn't feel like it. I'll get you and your family prepared with your First Alert weather forecast.
And 4 local teams won massive tournament. Gonzaga men tip off tonight, while the Zags women, Idaho women, and Idaho men all chase a championship. Your complete March Madness coverage just ahead. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. So glad you're with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. It is Thursday, March 19th. We got Jason Valentine in for Matt Gray this morning. He's taking a look at that First Alert forecast. Not a bad morning to be waking up here with those temperatures, Jason.
No, we're not going to see much sun today, but we're going to see a lot of warmth. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday so far. 54 for both Spokane and Coeur d'Alene so far this morning. And we're going to be looking at pretty darn nice conditions as we move along in our day. Now, we had some brief showers in the 2 o'clock hour for most of our cities, but that has moved way beyond. And we're just looking at cloudy conditions as we're moving along in the morning. So just get ready for a warm morning. You don't need your sunglasses though, so it should be very nice. So precipitation, we could see some light showers today, a little bit better of a chance, especially tomorrow afternoon and into the evening with a 40% chance. But next week we have some heavy showers expected as we get to Tuesday, and that could mean snow for the mountains as we're going to definitely be cooling down as we head into the next couple of days. Also, we're keeping an eye on winds, heavier winds, Spokane, Deer Park, and Fairchild, but we are looking at, could see 20-mile-per-hour gusts as we get to our evening hours. So as we move into the rest of our morning hours, we're going to be right around 50 degrees. Do expect plenty of cloudy conditions. But again, we have a very cool but nicer weekend on the way. I'll explain my First Alert weather forecast coming up.
We are following some breaking news. New video just in overnight. Check it out. Major strikes hit energy facilities across the Middle East. And you can see the impact right away at the pump as oil and gas prices jump again, now climbing past $100 a barrel. Qatar's government says Iran fired the missiles following Israel's strike on the largest gas field inside Iran. And now Iran plans to retaliate. President Trump warns that if that happens, the U.S. will blow up the rest of that gas field. Meanwhile, new reports show the Pentagon asking for another $200 billion for the war. On Capitol Hill, the National Intelligence Director faced some tough questions about it, where lawmakers asked whether Iran posed an immediate threat before the U.S. struck. And here's that exchange.
It is not the intelligence community's responsibility to determine what is and is not an imminent threat.
Okay.
That is up to the president based on a volume of information that he receives.
It is precisely your responsibility to determine what constitutes a threat to the United States.
The only person who can determine what is and is not an imminent threat is the president.
No, you're evading a question because to provide a candid response to the committee would contradict a statement from the White House.
The Strait of Hormuz remains closed, and there is no timeline on when the war will end. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, some big cuts could soon be coming to a child care center near you, and this could impact the ability to find affordable child care for your kids.
Yeah, House Bill 2689 directly impacts parents who rely on the Working Connections child care program. Child care providers can be reimbursed up to almost $70 a day per student through this program. But lawmakers say the problem with the program lies in the child's attendance. If a qualifying child attends daycare for at least 1 day a month, providers are reimbursed for a full month of care. Ray's Early Learning and Development Center says these cuts will reduce the amount of spots open for the program.
For those of us who are 80 to 90% working connections, we have to make that really difficult decision to cut back on the working connection slots that we have and open up additional slots for our private pay families.
Ray's says it currently has 85 families enrolled in that program. It also mentions that families who pay for their child's full tuition could see an increase in how much they pay to offset those cuts. The Gonzaga Bulldogs are chasing a championship. Zags fans and players alike are eagerly awaiting tonight's tip-off.
It's the 27th straight tournament for the Gonzaga men, and Jack Wallace is live in Portland with us this morning. Jack, Portland isn't too far away here. I'm sure there's a lot of fans that are making that drive to come cheer on the Zags.
Yeah, it takes a little over 5 hours to drive from Spokane to Portland, and for the Kennesaw State Owls, it takes about 5 hours of flight time to get from around Atlanta, Georgia, over here to Portland. So a little bit easier for Gonzaga and their fans to make the trek to the Moda Center right behind me to take on Kennesaw State in this round of 64 game for the NCAA tournament. It's been a very exciting matchup, a place where Gonzaga is very used to playing. They played in the stadium before, just recently against the Oregon Ducks back here in December, so they know the arena, they know the space, they know the town, and so do their fans. So it makes it very easy for everything to all mesh together here for this first round tilt. And in that, so far, we talked to Jalen Worley and Noah Holland about their experiences playing here, how nice it is for them to be, especially for a guy like Noah Holland, who's an Idaho player and from not too far from here.
Been with us during this each win and each game during this journey, so being able to play close to them will be really cool for us, but also just them. They deserve it to be out here physically supporting us. So yeah, it's going to feel closer to a home game than it is an away game.
I think it's great. I mean, Zags fans always travel well, so that's always a plus. And the fact that we've played in this stadium before this year too, I think even gives us even more confidence going into it.
Holland told me that his parents are going to be in attendance tonight watching, so I know he's got that extra support. Says he feels very excited about it. And both Holland and Worley are some of the older guys on this roster, both seniors and bowing out their Gonzaga careers, which hopefully for them will not be in this game tonight, hopefully after a longer run in the NCAA tournament, which will continue throughout the rest of this weekend and the next few weeks coming up. But, of course, Gonzaga must get past a Kennesaw State team that's going to bring their all, just like they have all season, as the 6th seed in Conference USA. Didn't matter, though. Ended up winning the tournament, punching their ticket to March Madness, just their second all-time. They're still looking for their first ever tournament win. Gonzaga, of course, would want to prevent that on their 27th straight March Madness appearance. Lots of fun here at the Moda Center in Portland. Gonzaga 4-0 all-time in this building in the tournament, so they're trying to make that 5-0 in tonight's game coming up at 7 o'clock. But we'll bring y'all plenty more content on all of this game coming up later in our show, especially about that rebounding difference. That's one of Kennesaw State and Gonzaga's biggest strength, trying to sort of edge out who can get the bigger advantage there. Great fun here in Portland. Reporting in Portland, I'm Jack Wallace, 4 News Now Sports.
Jack, thanks. And it's quite a tournament for local fans. Of course, we know aside from Gonzaga men playing tonight in Portland, 3 other local teams are chasing a championship. We have the Gonzaga and Idaho women playing their opening round games on Friday. That's tomorrow. And then the Idaho men face 2-seeded Houston tonight in Oklahoma City. We'll have coverage throughout the day for you on KXLY.com and KXLY Plus. I believe that Idaho game starts at 7:10 or something like that
7:10
tonight. So people are going to be switching back and forth if you're supporting our local teams.
Yeah, maybe you got a hopefully you got a screen situation you can watch both.
And don't forget to fill out your brackets if you haven't yet.
Time's ticking. It is now 6:08.
And we got Jason Valentine in for Matt this morning, taking a look out at our temperatures that we're going to be seeing today.
It's going to be warm like that basketball action tonight.
Love
I have
it.
2 televisions, so that helps me out.
Jason's ready.
You're good.
Mid-60s the next 2 days, but cooler conditions are on the way. I'll get you prepared. My first look weather forecast coming up.
And a beloved romance takes the stage at the First Interstate Center for the Arts. The Notebook, the musical, opened in Spokane this week. We'll show you what makes this production special after the break.
And fireworks on Capitol Hill. Trump's Homeland Security pick faces some tough questions about anger issues and controversial comments. The heated exchanges that have senators divided. It's coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Post Falls Volkswagen.
Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together at the region's only non-smoking casino and hotel. We're the place for a day trip, weekend getaway, or your next holiday party or group event. Enjoy the casino action playing your favorite gaming machine, or try your skills at the live table games. Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits, including 24/7 telehealth.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
On it.
Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
riding STA since I moved to Spokane about a year ago. I have a very busy schedule as a medical professional, and my experience riding STA has been absolutely wonderful. Here in Spokane, you have a wonderful resource, which, in my opinion, pretty much rivals that in some of the big cities that I've lived in. My whole family rides STA. It saves you money, time, and a lot of headaches. You should give it a try. It's great.
This March, we're going crazy on prices at Findlay Downtown Toyota, as we've lowered all prices on our website, so you can score a great deal on a new or used Toyota. Plus, we're offering top dollar for your trade-ins. And we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy from us. Nice! I know, right? You can even delay all payments until June 1st. Making it a great time to get your new Toyota today. This week at Findlay.
Findlay Toyota's downtown.
Hi, I'm Congressman Michael Baumgartner. This memorial in Spokane Valley reminds us of the sacrifices our veterans have made. One of my jobs as your congressman is to help veterans navigate the VA and to help all of you cut through the red tape at federal agencies, including the VA, Medicare, Social Security, the IRS, and USDA. Last year, my office helped solve over 650 of these cases and returned more than $3 million in overpayments to taxpayers. If you need help, just let us know.
Your time is 6:11. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. This morning, President Trump's pick for Homeland Security Secretary is defending his record following a heated confirmation hearing on Capitol Hill.
Senator Markwayne Mullin facing questions over his vision for the department, and the hearing taking a personal turn when Senator Rand Paul claimed Mullin has anger issues, saying Mullin disrespected him after he was assaulted by a neighbor in 2017. Mullin was then pressed by Democrats about his controversial comments about Alex Preddy, the man killed during the immigration crackdown in Minneapolis. At the time, he called Preddy a deranged individual. Democrats have refused to fund the Homeland Security Department unless changes are made to the immigration enforcement.
A transparency law passed by Congress forced the release of more Epstein files than ever before, but some lawmakers and victims are exploring ways to push the Justice Department to disclose even more. Roughly 2.5 million documents remain unreleased, while many of the 3.5 million pages made public already are heavily redacted, fueling questions about what's being kept from the public.
It's now been more than 6 weeks since Nancy Guthrie disappeared. Intense media and law enforcement presence has mostly dissipated, but many in the community are still searching for answers. Although local officials haven't had a news conference in more than a month, the investigation remains active, with authorities focusing on analyzing DNA evidence and video footage. Guthrie's daughter, Today host Savannah Guthrie, has since returned to New York from Tucson, but remains in close contact with law enforcement.
People in Southern California sweltering in triple-digit temperatures in some places amid a rare March heat wave. The heat also having a potential impact on agriculture in some parts of the Golden State. Phoenix also broke its record for earliest triple-digit temperatures, while Vegas is now in the second day of an extreme heat warning.
Triple digits here, but we are going to be near a record high today, 65 for the Spokane region. Little chance of some shower activity, but the real story will be gusty conditions in our afternoon. We could see gusts in the mid 20-mile-per-hour range, so get ready for some wind today. Spring hits tomorrow and 60 degrees stick tomorrow, but a much cooler weekend is on the way. All the details of my first lit weather forecast, that's coming up.
Jason, thank you. It is a timeless love story that's now hitting the stage here in Spokane.
This week, STCU Best of Broadway brings The Notebook, the musical, to the First Interstate Center for the Arts. The performance is based off of the best-selling novel that, of course, inspired the iconic film. And we have our Alexander Konyartz live with us in studio this morning. And Alexander, you got to meet some of the cast and hear about what they're doing in this musical.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely incredible work that they're doing. I got to meet the actress that's playing older Allie. She's been touring with the Broadway production since last August and tells me what makes this so special is seeing that iconic love story brought to life on stage. For those of you who might not be as familiar with The Notebook, the story follows Allie and Noah, two people from very different worlds who share a love that lasts a lifetime. They meet when they're young, but life pulls them in different directions. Years later, Allie develops Alzheimer's, and while she no longer recognizes Noah, she writes down every detail of their love story after her diagnosis. Noah continues to read it to her, hoping it will bring her back.
I think that's the reason why it hits people so deep. is because they either have it and they're grateful for it, or they want that so much.
Allie and Noah are portrayed by different actors at 3 stages of their lives. Sharon Catherine Brown, who plays older Allie, says the common thread between the book, the movie, and the musical is that it is an epic love story that never goes out of style. The Notebook musical opened on Tuesday at the First Interstate Center for the Arts, and there are still shows through Sunday. We will give you all the details on ticket sales in just a little bit on Good Morning Northwest. In studio this morning, Alexandra Cohen-Yards, 4 News Now.
Oh, it just looks so beautiful.
I'm hearing from people who have already seen it. It's a great show, but to bring some tissues. Apparently there's a lot of sniffles in the crowd. I'll bet. Be prepared. Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:15.
Massive study of 330,000 patients reveals what happens when you quit GLP-1 drugs. The heart benefits vanish, but there are ways to maintain progress. Details ahead.
First, we got a commercial break and a live look at the McCarthy Athletic Center on the Gonzaga campus. Going to be quiet today, maybe, as all of the Zags are over in Portland. We got your Thursday morning just about to start here. We got more Good Morning Northwest coming up here soon.
Get ready for spring weather and celebrate it too with the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Team. We'll prepare you for the wild weather and show you the amazing sights only the Inland Northwest can offer. Watch Spring in Bloom on KXLY+.
Does your current home have old or faded siding? Are your heat bills going up? Then you might like some new steel siding or some James Hardie siding with a variety of finish options from McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. For over 90 years, McVeigh Brothers has set the standard as the best siding company in the Northwest, selling the best brands at the best prices with long-term financing available. So if you need some new siding, call the pros at McVeigh Brothers. We're working for you.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle at a great price,
then you need to come on down to Finley Honda Spokane.
Because we've taken in so many trade-ins last month, we've priced them aggressively to sell fast.
This week at Finley Honda Spokane.
It's a March flooring sale. This week at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop, shop for wood.
Shop where the contractors go to get warehouse pricing on hundreds of exotic new looks. From water-resistant laminate flooring to plank flooring with wider plank options that look like natural hardwoods. Windsor Plywood has a variety of fun items to give your home, office, or cabin a new look for the new year.
Windsor Plywood.
Hey, Chad here from the Easy Home Buyer. If you want to know how easy it is to sell your house fast, just pull out your phone and scan this QR code. It's that simple.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
Rebound to Martin. He'll carry up across the blue line. He's got Harrington driving to the net. A tip and a score!
Saturday, March 21st at Numerica Veterans Arena, your Spokane Chiefs and Miller Lite turn back the clock against the Tri-City Americans. The Chiefs honor Spokane hockey history by wearing Spokane Comet jerseys. We'll auction them off to benefit Big Table, supporting workers in the hospitality industry. It all happens Saturday, March 21st. Gates at 5, puck drops at 6:05. Get tickets at SpokaneChiefs.com.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. For peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Now, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive, plus $500 cash allowance on all 2026 Chevy Silverado HD models. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
It's the Kelly Clarkson Show.
All new weekdays.
Watch Kelly Clarkson weekdays at 2. Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome back. Your time right now, 6:19. GLP-1 medications are probably best known for their weight loss abilities under brand names like Ozempic and Wegovy.
They are also used to reduce the risk of heart attacks. And now researchers have discovered that benefit goes away when people stop using the medications. It does so twice as fast as it took to build. So if you spend 3 years on the drug building heart benefits, they are erased 18 months after you stop. The study looked at more than 330,000 patients. They were all taking the medication for type 2 diabetes, not for weight loss. When it comes to weight loss, researchers previously found people gain back 50% of the weight lost within the first year of stopping that medication.
And many people stop using GLP-1 medication for weight loss within the first year because of cost and side effects. A new study shows people can keep the weight off, but it does take some effort. They continued lifestyle changes, restarted the GLP-1 medication, pursued bariatric surgery, or moved on to cheaper, older generation medications for obesity.
Our alternative options, after they have to stop or they need to stop their original medication. And luckily, those options are only growing.
Experts say it's important to talk to your doctor and make sure you have a plan.
Here is your live look this morning at 6:21 over downtown Spokane. A beautiful start to our morning. It is warm. I just needed a little jacket, not a big coat. Just a jacket.
I had my puffer on this morning, and I was like, oh, I'm overdressed right now. I don't need all this.
It's a little balmy out there. Is that what we call those jackets? Puffers?
Yeah, the big one, the
puffer jackets,
like the one you want to hit, like in Gore-Tex, like the.
Yeah, I'm like, is that a Midwest thing? I don't know.
No, I just never heard that called that way. I love it. It's a perfect name for it. Let's take a look outside, and we're looking at nice conditions still, right in those mid-50s. Seeing a little bit of wind out there, especially in the Spokane region. So get ready for a little bit of wind and a little bit of heat today. Hope you're having a wonderful morning so far. So here's what you need to know: winter's end. My goodness, it is the last full day of winter. We hit the spring equinox tomorrow. One of my favorite words, equinox. And spring hits tomorrow right around the 10 a.m. hour. Overcast skies today. It's going to be warm. Maybe see a sunbreak as we get into our afternoon, but a gusty afternoon as well. So a little bit of wind hitting you today. So on our radar, we're looking pretty good, at least precipitation-wise. We saw a little bit of shower activity coming through our region around the 2 a.m. hour, so you might have a little bit of sprinkles on your car, but other than that, looking very dry as we're moving into at least the morning hours. Same goes for the mid-Columbia, Yakima region. Still some showers, though, lingering in the Cascades. So precipitation almanac, we've seen this month a nice amount of rain, but still we are short from our average for this time of year. So we are looking, though, hopefully at a wet spring because our drought condition has definitely been improving. A lot of our areas were in the extreme or exceptional drought after last year's summer. We have improved quite markedly, Spokane in the dry zone, so we could be even seeing getting out of the drought condition as we move along in our spring. So that is what we're hoping for. So on our Futurecast, this you can see the timestamp up top. As we move along in the morning, could see another quick round of shower activity, and then Pullman seeing a little bit in the afternoon. Then our evening into our Friday, we're going to look at more shower activity, and again tomorrow afternoon looking at a good chance, or early evening. We have a band of showers that is going to continue throughout all of our areas into Saturday morning. So we do have some wetness on the way, but heavier rain is expected next week. So our temperatures right now, mid-50s for Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, 60 degrees in Dayton, and we'll be looking at, again, warm conditions today, near record temperatures. Temperature change from yesterday is remarkable, 12 degrees for Coeur d'Alene, much warmer. And our highs today, we're going to be mostly in the mid to upper 60s, some lower 70s in there, and winds, again, going to be a factor as we get into our afternoon. 7-day forecast. So as we get into Friday, looking at 65 again tomorrow, and then cooler conditions. We get that cool front in as we head into our late Friday night evening, but sunshine looks like on Saturday and more showers next week. So a beautiful end to winter, but I am very glad spring hits tomorrow.
Absolutely. And if you're looking for some ways to celebrate today,
yes,
Dairy Queen free cone day today.
Love it.
And you can also get it dipped for $1, and that money all goes to the Children's Miracle Network.
Awesome.
Also, Shamrock Shake's still a thing. 25 cents going to remodel McDonald House in Beulah Northwest.
That's a win-win.
Hey, make 2 stops if you want.
Sounds good to me. It's now 6:24.
For the first time in 5 years, the Lilac City got to host a major professional sporting event as the Seattle Sounders took on the Vancouver Whitecaps last night in a jam-packed One Spokane Stadium. We'll bring you the highlights from last night's match coming up right after the break in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Looking for space, style, and serious performance? You'll find it all in the Volkswagen Atlas. 3 rows equals room for everyone. And turbocharged power means this SUV is built for fun. Take a test drive at Post Falls Volkswagen.
The train is right on time. Grand Funk Railroad still shining on tour. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, April 16th. Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, May 14th. The Marshall Tucker Band. Now they take the highway to a special night full of classics. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, June 4th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com to buy your tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Hey, we need to talk. You've changed. I deserve better.
Tax refund season is here. Make it count with store-wide savings at Skelton's Carpet One. Save big on hardwood flooring, waterproof laminate, LVP, carpet, and tile. Upgrade the surface your life happens on with store-wide savings at Skelton's Carpet One in Lewiston.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $8,000 on this Sierra 1500 model, plus get $3,500 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
This tax season, Walker's Furniture is giving you a sales tax discount equal to double or triple the sales tax. Plus, with no money down special financing, you can save now and pay over time. This week at Walker's.
After a car wreck, Big Insurance moves fast to protect themselves, not you.
I called Craigsoft and Associates. They not only fought for me, but treated me fairly every step of the way.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Why is a touchless wash best? Touchless doesn't smack and beat your vehicle with rags and raw brushes with the risk of scratches. Instead, we have multiple nozzles that deliver powerful 800 PSI water jets, covering everything from the sides, the roof, and even the undercarriage. Our mixtures remove dirt, grime, and those nasty, nasty street chemicals.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
The redesigned Tiguan is here, and it's turning heads. Luxury meets functionality with new styling that includes elevated interior design and smarter tech. Take a test drive at Post Falls Volkswagen, home of 0000.
Welcome back. Your time right now, 6:28. It was a very special night in Spokane last night as more than 5,100 fans packed into One Spokane Stadium.
It was awesome. The Seattle Sounders played host to the Vancouver Whitecaps in the second leg of their CONCACAF Champions Cup matchup. Seattle won the first leg 3-0 in Vancouver, so the Whitecaps needed to score first, and they did. Javon Bodwall from just outside the box in the 24th minute passed a diving Stefan Fry to make it 1-0 Whitecaps and a 3-1 on aggregate. And it would stay that way until deep into the second when the Sounders subs made their presence felt. Peter Kingston with the cross at Daddy Masovsky heads home. That ties the game in the 79th minute, making it a 4-1 aggregate. But the Sounders weren't done with just 4 minutes later. Kingston with the cross again that ends up at the feet of Paul Rothrock, and primetime Paulie smashes it home. Seattle advances to the quarterfinals of the Champions Cup with that 2-1 win. And it happened right here across the street from us.
So good in there. I mean, just seeing that.
Awesome.
One Spokane on the big screen like that.
How much better? Yeah, the rain is here next week.
I was going to say, Wednesday the 25th, Saturday the 28th, and then again April 4th if you want to go check out those matches.
I got tickets for one of those games. I'm hoping for a second one, so
should be so fun.
It's going to be great.
Love it.
It's now 6:29.
Well, the Zags start their March Madness run tonight. We have Jack Wallace live for us in Portland ahead of the game.
Yeah, it's going to be a big time matchup between the 3-seed Gonzaga and the 14-seed Kennesaw State. Behind me at the Moda Center, the nightcap game tonight going to be great between these two teams that share, interestingly, one of their biggest strengths. It's the rebounding side of the ball. Kennesaw State, despite being a smaller team than Gonzaga playing it out of the Conference USA, they end up having a whole lot coming up. So yeah, right after the break.
Plus, respiratory viruses are spreading differently this year. Washington State extends RSV vaccines for infants another month. After the break, we talk to a local doctor about why it's not too late for your flu and COVID shots. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
At Precision Garage Door, there's nothing we can't fix. Broken spring, door stuck, no job too big or too small. And right now, we're offering a full garage door tune-up for only $29.95.
Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
March, move, save. The countdown is on at Wendell Ford. For a limited time, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select F-Series trucks. That's 0, 0, 0. Also, you have the chance to save thousands on select new Fords. Get in here this weekend, because when it's over, the deal is over. March, move, save. Wendell Ford at the Y on North Division.
Eastern Washington University is the region's polytechnic. And that means we don't do things like everyone else. We put hands-on learning at the forefront of everything we do. Our polytechnic plays trumpet, learns applied ethics, and studies humanities and education. It powers the research centers that give our STEM graduates an edge in the workforce. We are your Eastern Washington University, the region's polytechnic.
At Precision Garage Door, there's nothing we can't fix. Broken spring, door stuck, no job too big or too small. And right now, we're offering a full garage door tune-up for only $29.95.
Precision Garage Door Service, a name you can trust.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now Story Tracker starts this half hour with some news that people are talking about today.
The rapper known as Afroman is celebrating this morning. A jury sided with him in a lawsuit brought by the sheriff's deputies in Ohio who claimed he was wrong to mock them in music videos and demanded millions in restitutions. The dispute dates back to 2022 when deputies raided his house as part of a drug case. No charges were filed, but Afroman, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, protested, saying the deputies damaged his home. He then made a music video using that home surveillance footage of the raid. The deputies sued, accusing Foreman of using their likeness without permission. The deputies say Foreman's insults in the video caused them mental distress and led to harassment and death threats. They demanded millions of dollars in damages, but Foreman's lawyer argued the deputies are public figures subject to public scrutiny, calling this a case of free speech.
What is the happiest country on earth? It's Finland for the 9th year in a row. That is according to new analysis from Oxford's Wellbeing Research Center. Its World Happiness Report lists Iceland in the number 2 spot. Denmark is behind it, meaning the top 3 nations are all Nordic. The U.S. ranks 23rd on the happiness list. The center compiles a happiness data by asking people about their subjective well-being.
I gotta go to Finland and just check out the happiness out there. What makes it?
Will it rub off on the rest of us?
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. Welcome to your Thursday, March 19th. Jason Valentine is in for Matt Gray with your First Alert forecast. Hey, Jason.
Oh, good morning, Robin, Natalie. Good morning, everyone. What a Thursday morning we have. We're starting to see some light out there. Sun will rise before the show is over. 54 right now for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Should be a beautiful day, though we do expect quite a lot of cloudiness throughout our areas. We did see a little bit of shower activity, just a hint of it in the 2 a.m. hour overnight. Well, most of you slept, so you could see a little bit of wetness on your car, but we shouldn't see any shower activity maybe till we get to our afternoon. That includes the Mid-Columbia, but we do still have shower activity in the Cascades, and that could change to snow as we get to our weekend because we're getting much cooler. So 40% chance of shower activity tomorrow, and again, a hint of shower activity, better chance of evening hours. But as we get to next week, Tuesday, we expect some heavy rain for Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, and that could include some snow back into our mountain passes as we've gotten a bit of a break from that. Also, windy conditions today. We do expect to see gusty winds as we get into our afternoon. Should be right around 25 miles per hour, so not too bad, but still some breezy conditions for your day. So here's how we're going to start. We see plenty of cloud coverage. We're slowly going to warm up. We're going to be just shy of our all-time high for today, but still a very nice Thursday, our final day of winter coming up. All my full forecast later in the show.
All right, Jason, thanks. So 4 local teams are chasing a championship. The Idaho men and women have NCAA tournament games today and tomorrow. And the Gonzaga women take on Ole Miss tomorrow.
But tonight, we have the men's team tipping off in their 27th straight tournament appearance. Jack Wallace is live with us this morning from Portland. And Jack, the Zags have been here before, but for some of them, this is their first tournament. It's got to be really exciting.
Absolutely. A lot of guys coming into this as freshmen, lots coming in as seniors. Gonzaga sort of got a bit of a two-sided coin to this battle against Kennesaw State that they're really going to need every bit of that they can possibly get to pull off a win over the 14th seeded Owls, a team that won Conference USA, especially through their incredibly strong rebounding. This team is 8th in the country in offensive rebounds, using their size down low to be able to have a huge presence throughout their Conference USA run. But Gonzaga can say about the same. They're 12th nationally in overall rebounding margin, better than just 3 teams that they set all season, which was Michigan, Pacific, and that St. Mary's, the teams that are better than them at rebounding. Everybody else they played so far this season, Gonzaga beats. So it's been very impressive to watch this team down low on the glass, and they're going to need to pull that off if they want to beat a team like Kennesaw State that does this. And we actually caught up with players on both sides to see what they said, what's going to get them this stat to win that usually is about effort.
Well, with the guys, like Perry Smith Jr., Franquan Sherman, Braden Luke, they love to attack the glass. So just knowing the heart that they have, I feel like they'll go out ready tomorrow to go out and rebound. So I'm pretty sure that we'll be good in that aspect of the game.
We got to be aware on every shot when it goes up. We got to make sure that we're checking and chasing for our guy before we go in and just turn our head to look for a rebound. But we got to secure the rebounds. We play great defense, but where we let teams off the hook is when they get multiple offensive rebounds, and we know that, especially in this past 2 weeks going into the WCC conference tourney. We wanted to make sure that we really rebounded the ball well. We didn't do a good job in the championship game. We understand that. We look forward to making a change.
And that's what Graham's referencing, the championship game against Santa Clara. Gonzaga was out-rebounded by just 1. They tied on defensive rebounds, lost by 1 on the offensive rebounding stat. Of course, they were able to get the win over Santa Clara, so ended up not being too impactful on the final scoreline. But they're going to need to impose that size again. This is a team still without Braden Huff. We did talk to him. His recovery is going well, but he will not play in this game or in the round of 32 if Gonzaga were to advance. He's the team's best offensive rebounder, so they're going to need to compensate well with these big guys in the paint. Going to be a great time here in Portland. We'll catch you a little bit later with these shows, and of course coming up tonight, all from Portland with the Zags up against the Kennesaw State Owls. Reporting in Portland, I'm Jack Wallace for News Now Sports.
That's so exciting.
No, Jack,
big day. Well, you may not think spring as season for flu and cold, but just this week, the Washington Department of Health extended the RSV vaccines for infants another month.
That's because respiratory viruses are spreading differently this year. Kirsten O'Connor talked with a local doctor to get some answers about flu, COVID, and RSV vaccines.
I really think it's about meeting people where they are.
Family physician Dr. Gretchen LaSalle in Spokane says the return of infectious diseases like measles and whooping cough is creating an urgent concern.
There's all sorts of viruses and diseases that will return if we don't maintain a high level of vaccination.
Vaccine hesitancy is changing the way Dr. LaSalle talks to her patients.
Because we can't make assumptions about why people don't vaccinate. For some people, it's like, I have a volleyball game tonight. I don't want to be sore, but I'm going to go get it the next day. And if we go in thinking they're an anti-vaxxer, we've set up this barrier between us.
Breaking that barrier starts with busting some common myths about vaccines. First, it's not too late to get your flu or COVID shots.
So influenza A tends to come in the fall and winter. Influenza B tends to be more in the springtime. It's not too late to get a COVID shot either. Really, because you can get COVID any time of year, it's never too late to get a COVID vaccine.
Second, these vaccines are for everyone, not just vulnerable groups. Dr. LaSalle says we can see that in the pediatric flu deaths that are studied by the CDC every year.
Typically, year over year, 40 to 50% of those kids were entirely healthy kids. They had no
asthma, they had no diabetes, they had no risk factors for complicated disease. And when it happens and it kills people quickly.
Next, vaccines aren't pushed on patients to make money.
But there's no pay per shot. And vaccines actually are not a moneymaker for most clinics. And in fact, that's the reason a lot of clinics don't offer them, especially in smaller clinics.
As CDC guidelines for vaccines continue to change, the West Coast Health Alliance recommends flu, RSV, and COVID shots for families trying to protect themselves and their communities as these viruses spread. Dr. LaSalle says staying connected with her patients is a top priority.
Our health department locally, our health department at the state level are very concerned with public health and infectious disease and keeping their population safe and making vaccines available to our children and adults.
Dr. LaSalle says there's no season for these conversations. She asks patients about their vaccine concerns all year round. Kirsten O'Connor, 4 News Now.
Really important stuff. Glad she cleared up some of those.
Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:40.
All right, let's send you back over to Jason, taking a look at what's happening today.
We love it when the sun comes up during our show.
Yes,
because
we
it's
do.
going to be coming up here in a few minutes, so that is lovely. Warm day today, cloudy though, clear on our weekend, but cooler. All of your forecasts and explain all of that coming up.
And have you looked at your streaming bills lately? Well, Consumer Reports says now may be the time. We'll have plenty of ways that you can save and beat streamflation. That's next.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
My name's Bo, the new owner of Parisian Rugs and Rug Spa. There's a special sale going on now at 15% off all cleanings. A multi-step, full immersion rug cleaning in just 10 days. Stop in today for our spring cleaning and red tag sales clearance event.
If anyone's got false teeth, you better take them out.
At Rebel, we never know what's coming up next. You wonder, should I sign up for that? And the answer is, why not?
There's so many things you can do here. If it's something you like, you join it.
My husband used to say, don't act old. Out there, they took my license away. In here, they can't touch me.
We're not getting any younger, and it's time to start acting like it.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Right now, get over $7,300 total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $1,250 members-only incentive.
Thanks for coming in to talk about Doug Jr.
Of course. 3rd grade is when I learned Liberty Mutual could save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
Why don't you come sit with us?
Oh, a little snug. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
I'm Dr. Roxanne Haslam. I'm one of the urologists at North Idaho Urology.
Dr. Matt McLaughlin.
North Idaho Urology, I'm Dr. Ellison.
I'm Dr. David Flores. I work at North Idaho Urology as one of the urologists there in the practice.
The North Idaho Urology difference is that we care. North Idaho Urology, we really strive to just provide an excellent experience for the patients.
What's important to me in taking care of patients is trust in their surgeon.
Give us a call, go to our website. We'd love to see you soon.
The spring cleaning and red tag clearance event is on now at Parisians. Handcrafted rugs make the perfect gift for any special occasion. Select 8x10 and 10x14 rugs are on special sale. Stop in today for our spring cleaning and red tag sales clearance event.
Get ready for spring weather and celebrate it too with the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Team. We'll prepare you for the wild weather and show you the amazing sights only the Inland Northwest can offer. Watch Spring in Bloom on KXLY+.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:43. Streaming services have joined the growing list of household price hikes. But this morning, we're teaming up with Consumer Reports to share some advice on how you can still binge your favorite shows without breaking the bank.
Streaming price hikes have become so common, they've earned a nickname. Streamflation. And Consumer Reports says those rising fees can quickly add up, especially for the roughly half of American households with 3 or more services.
I have about 5.
And those who don't keep a close eye on the charges may not know how much they're currently paying.
I have to look at my bill, so don't know yet.
To be determined.
CR Tech editor Jim Wilcox was shocked when he went to tighten his budget and realized he was paying about $1,000 a year for TV.
The cost has really creeped up on a lot of people, and it's probably one reason that a lot of people don't understand how much they're really paying.
Start by looking at all your subscriptions. Check all of your apps and scan your credit card bills and cancel any services you aren't using. If you're willing to watch ads, consider switching to a lower-priced ad-supported tier on sites like Disney+, HBO Max, and Netflix. Bundling is another way to save. Two popular options include Disney+, and one of the newest combines Apple TV and Peacock.
A lot of times, cell phone companies bundling streaming as well, and so you may be able to get, free Netflix with ads or another one of the services.
And of course, nothing is cheaper than free. There are dozens of free streaming options beyond original freebies Pluto and Tubi on many smart TVs and streaming devices, including Amazon Fire TV channels, Google TV Free Play, and the Roku channel. And finally, for your must-watch, non-negotiable, everyone will be talking about it shows, there is one more strategy: service hopping.
You sign up for a service, you binge everything you can for a month or so, and then cancel that service and then jump to another one.
And maybe just put a reminder on your phone to cancel the service so you're not paying after your binge is over.
That's the biggest tip, that reminder.
Yes.
And hey, another one for you. Amazon, Apple TV, and Roku double as TV hubs, so you can subscribe to other services through them to put all your streaming apps and bills in one place so you're not jumping around trying to figure out who's charging you where, all that good stuff.
Yeah, take the time to check it out. You could save yourself a lot of money.
It's worth it for sure.
It is now 6:45.
And we are back with Jason's full forecast coming up right after the commercial break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Truck Month only happens once a year.
So it's gotta be big.
Like available Pro Power on board big.
Protect it with the Ford Security Package big.
There's only one Ford Truck Month.
Deal's so good, we need a bigger door big.
Rebound to Martin. He'll carry up across the blue line. He's got Harrington driving to the net. A tip and a score!
Saturday, March 21st at Numerica Veterans Arena, your Spokane Chiefs and Miller Lite turn back the clock against the Tri-City Americans. The Chiefs honor Spokane hockey history by wearing Spokane Comet jerseys. We'll auction them off to benefit Big Table, supporting workers in the hospitality industry. It all happens Saturday, March 21st. Gates at 5, puck drops at 6:05. Get tickets at SpokaneChiefs.com.
This season, your refund goes further.
At all Walker's Furniture and Mattress locations. For a limited time, we're giving you a sales tax discount equal to double or triple the sales tax, so you can refresh your space for much less with the tax break you need and the comfort you deserve.
Plus, with no money down, special financing for 5 years, you can save now and pay over time.
This week at Walker's, where quality just costs less.
I got sold! When people are looking for new vehicles today, they're looking for safety, reliability at a great price.
And that's just what we got at Finley Honda Spokane.
With crazy low leasing options on our CR-V hybrids as well as HRVs.
And if you don't want to lease and would rather buy, we've repriced our entire lineup with big-time savings.
So if you're looking for a great deal on a new Honda, come to Finley Honda Spokane today.
One call, that's all, means we take care of everything after your car wreck.
From dealing with insurance companies to helping you find doctors and repair shops, we're here to guide you from start to finish.
After my car accident, working with Craig Swap and Associates made the whole process so easy. They communicated with me and let me know what the next step was every step of the way.
Call Craig Swap and Associates today. Let us make your recovery simple. One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Truck Month only happens once a year.
So it's gotta be big.
Like available Pro Power on board big.
Protect it with the Ford Security Package big.
There's only one Ford Truck Month.
Deal's so good, we need a bigger door big.
4 News Now is brought to you by Perfection Tire.
Welcome back. It's 6:48. Our friend Rob King is in.
Yes, and coming up later on Good Morning Northwest on Fox 28, Alexandra Conyart's going to be live at the RV show at the fairgrounds, so we'll get a good...
Convention Center.
Convention Center, excuse me. And we'll get a good inside look as how you can get in. Summer fun. Gearing up.
Yeah, we'll see you here in just a little bit, too. Yeah. All right. It is warm. Time to start thinking about getting out and doing outside stuff.
A little bit of summer fun today and tomorrow, but changes this weekend. Quick look outside, and we're looking at beautiful conditions throughout our areas, and we're going to continue to see warm temperatures, but we are going to be seeing cloud coverage throughout the day. So today is our final day of winter, full day. We'll have a little bit of winter tomorrow. Spring is going to hit in the 10 a.m. hour tomorrow. Warm, but overcast. Could see a little sun in our afternoon, and then a gusty afternoon as well. So a little bit going on today, but still overall a very nice one. We did see a hint of shower activity coming through overnight in the 2 o'clock hour, so if you have a little bit of beads of rain on your car, that's what it's from, but it has since moved on, and we expect dry conditions for at least the next few hours, so we could see a little bit of afternoon shower activity and better chance of showers as we head into our Friday, tomorrow. So far, we've seen quite a bit of shower activity this month, but we're still shy of where we should be for this time of year, over an inch, and we definitely can use it. But we have improved on our drought monitor. It is improved drastically from last year. We are looking for Spokane at just dry. For Coeur d'Alene, still in the severe drought, but we were in extreme and exceptional drought for many of our regions last year at this time, and especially during the driest summer ever in the Spokane region. So more rain will be very good. Hopefully get rid of that drought once and for all. All right, take a look at our future cast as we move along in our morning. Could see a little bit more shower activity coming through. And as we get to the evening hours, we're going to see more shower chances into our Friday morning. Now, best chance of sustained showers will be tomorrow, kind of in the evening hours, early evening hours, as we see this band of rain coming through all of our areas into Saturday morning. So shower activity going to be in and out. Current temperatures were in the mid-50s for Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, Dayton at 52, and hey, Coeur d'Alene is our hot spot right now at 56. So temperature change from yesterday. It is, my goodness, double digits for Coeur d'Alene, Dayton, and Grangeville, as we do expect to see near record temperatures today. Our highs, 67 for Spokane, 61 for Coeur d'Alene, but look at that, mid-70s for some of the areas in the region. And winds aren't kicking up too much just yet, but we do expect higher winds this afternoon. So 7-day forecast, 65 for your first day of spring tomorrow, then clearer but cooler as a cool front comes in on Saturday, and looking at overnight lows chilling up. All right, your sprint is next on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Book your stay and play today at MissaquaCasinoHotel.com.
Mike's Madness is back at Skelton's Floor Trader Outlet. Save store-wide with 25% off mosaic tile for backsplashes, entryways, and fireplace surrounds. It's Mike's Madness at Skelton's Floor Trader Outlet.
When you're met with a challenge, Granite Concepts has the process for success. Start by visiting our showroom on Hatway Road in Lewiston. Explore beautiful solid stone countertops and find the perfect fit for your style. Our knowledgeable customer service team makes your home improvement projects simple and stress-free. We template your countertops, fabricate, and install them quickly. Then all you need to do is enjoy the results. Granite Concepts. Beauty set in stone.
Okay, I brought you guys all here today because I want the Easy Home Buyer to buy more homes than ever this year, and I need new ideas.
We could blow up a house. That'd be cool.
Or we could just keep reminding people that we pay a high value for their home and we can close quickly in 14 days. And there are no closing costs.
I like it.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to escape reality for a while? Shop downtown Coeur d'Alene and win a scenic weekend getaway. Swing by any participating business and enter to win an overnight stay at one of Coeur d'Alene's finest hotels. Plus, score an $800 shopping spree to incredible shops and eateries. Imagine yourself living it up lakeside with luxury shopping and dining just steps away. You're just one entry away from making it happen. Head over to cdadowntown.com for all the info. 2 winners, 2 dream weekends in the heart of CDA. Who's it going to be? Maybe you.
Mike's Madness is back at Skelton's Carpet One. Save store-wide with 25% off Mosaic tile for backsplashes, entryways, and fireplace surrounds. It's Mike's Madness at Skelton's Carpet One in Lewiston. Going on now.
This is your community, and your stories deserve to be heard. At 4 News Now, we're here to listen, connect, and bring you the news that truly matters. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
A penny saved is a lifetime earned. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:54, time to get you ready to take on your Thursday with the morning sprint.
Mostly cloudy today with a chance for a few showers. We have Jason Valentine in with your first alert forecast.
Rob King's in studio with details on big cuts that could be coming to a child care center near you.
But first, Jack Wallace live in Portland this morning where the Gonzaga Bulldogs are chasing a championship.
Yep, the Zags go up against Kennesaw State. The Owls come in as a 14 seed Conference USA champion. Gonzaga trying to take them down in their 27th straight trip to the NCAA tournament. It will be a lot of fun coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll bring you all plenty more on 4 News Now at 5 and 6, plus post-game reactions, highlights, all that good stuff coming your way on our night side shows. Going to be great in Portland. I'm Jack Wallace.
And aside from the Gonzaga men playing tonight in Portland, the Gonzaga and Idaho women play their opening round of games tomorrow. And the Idaho men face 2 seed Houston tonight in Oklahoma City. That tip-off's at 7:10. We'll have coverage throughout the day for you on KXLY.com and on KXLY Plus.
And it was a special night in Spokane as more than 5,100 fans packed into One Spokane Stadium. The Seattle Sounders played host to the Vancouver Whitecaps in the second leg of their CONCACAF Champions Cup matchup. Seattle won the first leg 3-0 in Vancouver and took last night's match 2-1. The Sounders advanced to the quarterfinals of the Champions Cup.
Folks, it is the final full day of winter. It doesn't feel like it. Beautiful conditions, at least warmth-wise. Plenty of cloud coverage out there. Could see a hint of sunshine as we get into our afternoon, but we're going to be dealing with some gusty winds in our afternoon as well. Could see gusts up to 25 miles per hour, but look at that, mid-60s, just 4 degrees shy of our all-time record. Should be a nice but cloudy day ahead.
And big cuts could be coming to a child care center near you, could impact your ability to afford child care for your kids. House Bill 2689 directly impacts parents who rely on the Working Connections child care program. Child care providers can be reimbursed up to almost $70 a day per student through this program. The lawmakers say the problem with the program lies in the child's attendance. If a qualifying child attends daycare for at least 1 day in a month, providers are reimbursed for a full month of care. It also mentions that families who pay for their child's full tuition could see an increase in how much they pay to offset these costs.
People in Southern California sweltering in triple-digit temperatures in some places amid a rare March heat wave. The heat also having a potential impact on agriculture in some parts of the Golden State. Phoenix also broke its record for earliest triple-digit temperatures, while Vegas is now in the second day of an extreme heat warning.
Well, Spokane would like to hear from you about the I-90 connection to the North Spokane corridor in East Central. You can join in on a community workshop all about visual design and landscaping. Tonight's event is from 5 to 7 at the Francis Scott Elementary on East 57.
Back with the final check.
Attention RV buyers, the National RV Show is coming back this Wednesday through Sunday at the Spokane Convention Center. Shop over 1,000 RVs. Receive huge discounts. Exclusive show-only pricing. Prices this low will only be available at the National RV Show at the Spokane Convention Center. Manufacturer reps are on site stacking additional savings. No payments for 120 days on approved credit. Free admission. One person will win a new RV. Plus, shop like a VIP and receive an additional $1,000 off. Learn more at nationalrvshow.com.
So we're a 40-bed memory care, high care needs facility. So we're able to manage higher levels of care, residents that require 2-person physical assist, diabetes management, insulin dependence. We separate ourselves from other communities because we run such a high care staff ratio, a 1 to 5. Their willingness to care for the residents, their ability to communicate with the families, it's very evident to them that we go above and beyond in that area. As somebody's present and somebody's here to help you, and I think that's really what they like when they come into Cornerstone.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Rid-X once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Rid-X.
All right, we've hit sunrise. A nice day today, but some cloud coverage. 65 for your final day of winter, 65 for your first day of spring. But this weekend, we see that cool front come in and do get ready for heavy showers as we head into our next work week. And look at that overnight low Saturday into Sunday below the freezing mark. So these warm temperatures, they're sticking around short term, but they are not sticking around long term. So enjoy it while you can.
Okay.
We will. Jason, thanks.
I don't doubt it.
We'll be back with live weather updates for you throughout Good Morning America, but join Rob.
Yes,
and
over
me.
on Fox 28.
Yeah.
See you soon.
I got sold! When people are looking for new vehicles today, they're looking for safety, reliability at a great price.
And that's just what we got at Finley Honda Spokane.
With crazy low leasing options on our CR-V hybrids as well as HRVs.
And if you don't want to lease and would rather buy, we've repriced our entire lineup with big-time savings.
So if you're looking for a great deal on a new Honda, come to Finley Honda Spokane today.